Hello and welcome to Backstage Buzz at the MAC, where you get the inside story and the art scene right from the directors and creators of the shows, along with events hosted at the MAC. I'm Diana Martinez, and we have a lot to share with you today at this very special first episode of Backstage Buzz. We'll be taking a look at what's happening on our campus art galleries, previewing a few upcoming and current shows hosted at the MAC, and then later we'll be talking with Connie Canaday Howard, who will share some behind-the-scenes information on our winter classic, A Christmas Carol. I am so excited to share this with you, so let's get right to it. The College of DuPage McAninch Arts Center is home to the Cleve Carne Gallery and has the largest collection of contemporary art outside of the city of Chicago. Justin Witte only became our new curator last year and comes to us with 15 years of museum and gallery experience. Most recently, he was a curator at Columbia College, and we are so lucky to have him. Justin is also an artist in his own right and lives in Oak Park with his wife and daughters. Welcome to our first show, Justin.
Thanks for having me, Diana.
Well, I'm really excited to talk to you about all of the new things happening right now. Can you share some highlights of this amazing collection that we have?
Well, as you said, we have an exceptional contemporary art collection. We have over 750 pieces now. Most of the work actually follows the same time period that the college has been open, so the last 50 years. But there are some exceptional pieces in the collection. For instance, as you know, we have a large collection of Andy Warhol, both photographs and
That's
prints.
amazing, isn't it, for us to have Warhols?
It's phenomenal. When you walk into the MAC, you see 6 of the prints right in the lobby. We also have 154 of his Polaroid photographs. In addition, we have 2 original Toulouse-Lautrec prints, which are also up in the MAC.
My favorites.
Yes, you do love them.
I do love them.
And we also have contemporary artists such as William Wegman. We just put up
the dog guy, right? The guy who does the
Weimaraimers.
Yep.
Yeah, he wraps them up, puts them in different outfits.
So where did these all come from? Did the college buy them, or can you explain to everybody how we acquired these?
Absolutely. So there's a number of different ways. So some of the work in our collection is donated by artists who have shown here and want to contribute to the collection. Some is given by different groups, such as the Andy Warhol Foundation, Photographic Legacy Foundation. They're the ones that provided us with the photographs from his collection. We are one of just a handful of schools across the country who receive these photographs. Other schools include Northwestern University, Yale, really top-notch institutions.
Now, when you get these pieces of art, they choose galleries based on a criteria, right?
Absolutely. All of our work, especially like from the Warhol Foundation, we go through a rigorous process of showing them our space, showing them the history of the space to know that we are a serious contemporary art center, also that we have the proper facilities to store and present and secure the work. We also have a lot of work that's been donated by collectors in the area. Obviously, one of the largest groups of work is from Cleve Carne, who is a Glen Ellen native.
Who the gallery is named after.
Yes.
And he really, without him, I don't think we'd have this amazing gallery. He donated to have the gallery built. He gave us part of his amazing collection.
Absolutely. We wouldn't have the gallery. Our collection wouldn't be nearly as well known. We're in great debt to him, absolutely.
Justin, how large would you say it is, just to give people a scope of how large this collection is?
Well, as I said, we have over 720 pieces now, and we keep getting donations all the time. Just this week, I've been contacted by 3 different collectors who want to donate to our collection.
And what's the grand plan for the show?
Well,
for the collection, what do you want to do with all of it?
Well, we are an educational and a community institution. So the goal is really to get all the work into the hallways and rooms on campus so it becomes a museum for the community. So it's open any time where people can come in and experience this excellent collection, partake in walking tours. Eventually we'll have an entire mapping system just for the collection. So it'll be a living museum on campus. So
and right now you have quite a bit up, right?
Yeah, we already have well over 150 pieces up on campus.
It's amazing.
It's exceptional.
So tell us about the gallery. What's the show you have in the gallery right now? Tell us about that.
Well, right now we have an excellent show by the artist Selena Trepp. Selena is a Swiss-born, Chicago-based artist. The show has gotten a lot of great publicity. It's been listed as one of the top shows in the Chicago area for the fall, both in the Tribune.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And Probably my favorite piece in the exhibition is there's a large stop motion animation. So basically what Selena did is taking a camera in her studio, she slowly rotated it 1/8 inch by 1/8 inch. Every time she moved it, she moved a little part of her studio. And then she put all the frames together and made this animation so it looks like all the elements in her studio come to life.
Wow.
So actually in the gallery now, there's a floor-to-ceiling projection of that animation. And someone described it as like a ballet of objects. It's really fantastic.
That is fantastic. And you have another gallery you curate, the Wings Gallery, and that's our student gallery.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
The Wings Student Art Gallery is a collaboration we have with the Fine Arts Department and is over in the SSC here on campus. Students can exhibit their work in the gallery. The idea is that it's a learning laboratory to give them the opportunity to show their work in a professional setting and see what that takes. Interested students can go to the Cleve Carne website, clevecarnegallery.org, and click on the Wings tab, and they can apply right online by uploading images and writing a description of the show they want.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So that's how they get selected to be one of the artists in the gallery.
And then myself and several faculty members review all the submissions, and then we award shows each semester.
And there's one more really awesome thing that you've been doing, and that's these artist talks. Can you share with everybody about these artist talks and how they can learn more about them?
Yeah, so one of my goals here is to really increase the programming in the gallery so the community learns more about the great resources we have. And one of those resources is all the artists that we bring in. So there's 2 programs we're doing. One is the Visiting Artist Series. This is the second year of the COD Visiting Artist Series, which is a collaboration again between the gallery, the Fine Art Department, with support from the foundation, where we bring in some of the top artists, designers, creators from the country to come in and give lectures on campus. We also have several artist talks and curator-led tours in the gallery for each show. All this information is again listed on our website.
Sure.
If you go on the events side of the clevecarnegallery.org website, it lists all the events upcoming. They're all free and open to the public, so it's an amazing resource.
And the gallery is open?
The gallery is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and on Saturdays, 11 to 3 p.m., but we're also open 1 hour before every performance in the MAC.
Which is a great bonus to people who are coming to a show, because you get to go into an art gallery for free and have a little fun and see some up-and-coming artists. So.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Justin, thank you for all your work. You've really made quite an impact in a very short time, and we are very lucky to have you.
Thank you, Diana.
So visit atthemac.org to see about the shows. Visit clevecarnegallery.org to learn more about the Cleve Carne Gallery. Coming up for the holidays is a great variety of music, comedy, and classic holiday favorites. And Lewis Black was recently here, and he was really excited to hear about one show we have coming, and that's comedian Kathleen Madigan for one night only on Saturday, December 3rd at 8 p.m. See what he had to say while he was here performing at the MAC.
Hey everyone out there, Kathleen Madigan is coming here to the MAC on December 3rd, so I would get my tickets now. Buy them as Christmas gifts, then you're done, all right? Because it's gonna sell out, and then you're gonna say, why didn't I go? That's how stupid you are, you didn't buy the ticket, you idiot. Go get the ticket now, I'm serious. And if you don't like her, she's gonna give you the money back. I would, but I'm gonna be somewhere else that night.
Speaking of comedy, the Second City is back for 2 shows on Saturday, December 10th at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. with their dysfunctional holiday review show that helps us laugh at the typical holiday stressors we all feel, like office holiday parties, gift giving, and of course, interacting with our awkward families. This is a big seller, so get your tickets early. And out with a great tour for the holidays is Winona Judd and the Big Noise Christmas. It's a high-energy show filled with her powerhouse songs and holiday songs like Mary Did You Know? And moving along with the holiday season, our next guest, who is working triple duty as the artistic director for the Buffalo Theater Ensemble. She's the director of the COD Theater Program, and she's directing the college theater production of A Christmas Carol. It's my pleasure to bring you Connie Canaday Howard. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. So let's talk about Christmas Carol.
Yes.
This is like a 30-year-long tradition here at the college. Amazing.
Yes. It's one of our favorite shows, and it's one of the community's favorite shows.
It
A couple
sure is.
times we've tried to maybe skip a year. We do it every other year, and we always hear about it. People are disappointed when we don't do it. So, so it's a big show this time. There's over 50 people in the cast. It's a shortened version that was created originally for us early 2000s. And because we know the playwright, he reworks it a little bit every time. This is a new script this time as well with new things.
You know,
So,
when I saw it, what I loved about it was it's a full-blown production.
It is.
And it's lavish, and it's got gorgeous sets, and it's in the big theater, we should tell everybody. But it's so great for kids because it is a little bit shorter.
we play it as a one act. You wouldn't have to do that, but we do that, and so it comes in just a little bit over an hour, about an hour 10.
And it has
So-
people in the community in it.
Yes.
It's just so awesome.
It's great. It's great. We have a cast of 51, and 26 of them are young actors. So our youngest is 3, and of the young actors, our oldest is 16. And then our adult actors range from typical 18 years old to much more advanced. Our more elders.
Or senior actors, right? So Connie, you said this is one of your favorite shows. Why is it one of your favorite shows?
Lots of reasons. I love the message of Christmas Carol, and of that we are strong as individuals, but we're stronger when we're a community. But personally, my family always, it was a big part of our family. My dad, we were big readers in our family, but primarily when we were children, we read with my mother, who was a school teacher. And on Christmas Eve, my dad would read Christmas Carol, and we would act out different parts of it. So it was, yes, it brings back, and my parents are both gone now, so it brings back all kinds of wonderful memories.
Oh,
so,
I bet. What a tribute to your dad. That's awesome. So, in addition to doing this, you have been getting BTE back on stage. How's it going?
Great. We had a great fall. I mean, certainly it is going to be a lot of work for a long time, and certainly it's a team effort. It's definitely not me. It's the ensemble, it's the board, it's the community. But we had a great fall with our first opening production of Don't Dress for Dinner.
What would you say is the most challenging part of wearing all these hats right now?
The most challenging part is keeping everything front and center, but to be honest, they complement each other. You know, I mean, BT exists because of the educational mission of the college and the outreach into the community, which is College of DuPage.
Right.
We're a community college. So, and the students interact with BTE, and BT mentors students, so they're interwoven. So it's really just keeping all the balls in the air and keeping organized and moving forward on what is the most important thing today.
Today, right. I hear that.
Yes.
So you have created some really wonderful, you and Amelia Barrett have created some really wonderful new programs to engage students in BT. Can you share with everyone these new programs?
Sure. We are very excited about them, and they have proven very successful to this point. We're going to keep building on them. But this fall with Don't Dress for Dinner, we started a high school ambassadors program, and we invited all of the high schools in our district to nominate students that they would like to nominate to students, and they receive a season subscription, a season subscription, and they come to the MAC and participate in some activity that revolves around the show. For Don't Dress for Dinner, it was a fight call, because we had lots of physical action in this farce, and so they were a part of that.
Let me clarify, they didn't fight, they watched, they learned how you fought.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Although we did do some exercises with them.
Yeah, just teach them.
Yes, so, and then they did a pizza party with us, but also with other high schoolers in the area who are interested in the same thing, and then they came to see the show. And we're continuing that and building on that. We also introduced an Acting Shadows program, which is an invited program for students who have some developing skills in acting and in directing, and they actually literally shadow a theater professional and actor throughout the entire process. So from first read through performance.
And they seem to love it.
They loved it.
The kids love that I've talked to.
Yes, yes. So we're continuing that. We've started some continuing education classes.
Oh, good.
We're doing a lunch break in 2 weeks about Buffalo Theater Ensemble, and then starting in January for Good People, which is our next show, and then also a little bit later for Improbable Fiction, we're running a behind the scenes with Buffalo Theater Ensemble, making theater happen.
And your next show is?
Good People by David. It opens February 2nd, 3rd. I guess the 2nd is the preview, and the opening is the 3rd.
So you're getting ready for that as well.
Yes.
So Don't Dress for Dinner was the first show, and it got great reviews and had a really great kickoff, and you were starring in the show, which was really fun. I really enjoyed seeing you on stage. I have to tell you, you did a great job.
Thank you.
We have a little fun clip to share with everybody that I think you're going to love, so we're going to roll that right now. That is a great clip. What a great first show.
Thanks.
Thank you, and thank you for coming on our first show here, and I hope to have you back so much more because you have so many great things to tell us about what's going on at your end of the MAC.
I'd love it.
Awesome. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have, but you can enjoy even more behind the scenes and future episodes covering the latest on the art scene every month. For more information on any of the shows you've seen today or future shows, call the MAC box office at 630-942-4000 or visit us at themac.org. On behalf of the McAninch Arts Center, College of DuPage, and WDCB-TV, I'm Diana Martinez, and thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you at the theater and seeing you next time on Backstage Buzz at the MAC.